Are recording the Trade Street podcast out of Amity, Oregon. My name is Joel. I am accompanied by my Uncle Dave. How's it going, Uncle Dave?
Going good.
We are doing episode 1. This will be a short episode. Most shows will be a little bit longer, possibly close to an hour long, airing every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. From the Gimpelwood YouTube, Facebook, as well as at the Common Cup Amity on Instagram. That is our host, the coffee bar out of Trade Street Commons in Amity, Oregon on the 99 West. It's a frequent coffee bar for myself and Uncle Dave. A lot of interesting people, very warm, friendly people working there. Inspired me to put together this podcast so that we'd get a chance to talk about our town, talk about what's going on with events, and get a chance to interview some of the locals, pre-record it and air it live on Wednesdays. So if you yourself or anyone you know in the Amity area, Yamhill County, has an interesting story or is a business owner who wants to talk about how they got started, what's going on, what they have for sale, what kind of events they have going up. That's going to be a common featurette here on the Trade Street podcast. So just as a part of getting the routine going, we will regularly give updates on what events are going on in town. For instance, every first Sunday at the Common Cup is Bubbly Brunch. They feature a local winery, and you get to get special drinks on a exclusive menu that they only have for the Bubbly Brunch. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Uncle Dave's done it a few times, and he always has a good time. Right, Uncle Dave?
Yeah, it's nice about it. I can walk down there in less than like a little over 5 minutes.
Oh, I got the flyer right here. The Common Cup presents Bubbly Brunch every first Sunday. Join us for a fun-filled brunch with bubbles and libations. Each month, we are featuring a local winery. So May 7th will be the Keeler Estate Vineyard, and that's the Trade Street Commons, 516 South Trade Streets, 103 Common Cup in Amity, Oregon. And the other event that's coming up is this Saturday. The city is hosting a cleanup day event from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. down at the Public Works. There will also be a shred day afterwards running until, I think, 3 p.m., correct? Let's see. Shred day, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at City Hall. So if you got things to shred or if you want to contribute cleaning up, head on down. And so because we're just doing a short podcast today, we don't have much information aggregated for you yet. Other than that, I think we're just going to take a moment to just kind of talk a little bit. I've got some cool pictures here. Uncle Dave is the owner of this amazing muscle car here. You want to talk about what we're looking at here, Uncle Dave?
Yeah, it's a 67 RSSS race car that I bought off my friend Ken Brinkman. And it's been a race car since the early 70s. It used to run 1070 at 127 miles an hour. I just rebuilt a big block and put it in there. And I'm going to turn this to a street car. And I'm not into street racing or any of that illegal stuff. If I do any racing with it, it'll be at the track. But just really fond of the old school muscle, just cruising around doing the speed limit. I got a 69 Z28 Camaro that I was trying to restore, but I got burnt on a paint job and have to get it repainted.
Yeah, we recently were able to get the RSSS Camaro up here. Showed up on, let's see, do I got that picture? Yeah, here we go. Showed up on a little flatbed here. Came all the way from Castro Valley, California. That's the heck of a ride for that. Give you a little rundown of all these are the sponsors and stuff we're looking at, right, Uncle Dave?
Yeah, the paint job was a lot better shape 10 years ago. The thing is sat out basically in a backyard in a field at my buddy's property. I started restoring both the cars, and then my mom, my stepdad lost their house, and I took them in and covered all the bills. So all the car projects got put on hold. Now that I'm up here in Oregon, I'm going to be starting to work on them here probably next month. I got to come up with money to make it my final move. And it's funny is I've made 3 trips and I only brought about, 3 or 4 pieces of furniture. Everything else is cars and car parts. I've been into cars all my life.
Yeah, and you still got to get the 69Z28, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is our first story, and we're gonna give updates on that regularly. Uncle Dave's journey with restoring the two Camaros, getting them running, and we'll even have some videos here as well to give everybody who's a car nut or just likes a cool story a fun, interesting insight into Uncle Dave's car journey. And beyond that, I'll just give you a little insight into who I am. I run a company called Gimbal Sound. It used to be in California, relocated to Southern Oregon last year, and now I'm up here in Amity. We do sound for recordings, events, mixing for music, sound design for theater. Right now, we are currently doing live streams for a number of clients remotely. So if you have any content that you wanted produced, edited, created, or just need some consultation or advice with some kind of audiovisual product, whether it be an event or online content or anything, we've got it covered here. We've got a few different people working with us. And I think we're going to call it right there. Super short podcast. Just wanted to get something out there to get people introduced to what we're doing. We will have camera and live stream available. We're setting up a Wi-Fi extender that we're going to use down at the Common Cup so that we can get some video and bring in just maybe a random patron that wants to talk live or talk to the baristas or Jeannie who runs the Common Cup. We will be seeking out people to interview, business owners, community folk, or just you have an interesting story. You can do a sign-up sheet down at the Common Cup at the front register, or if you go to Gimbal Sound on Facebook, you can contact us there, or you can contact us at contact@gimpelwood.com. That's GIMPELWOOD. My name is Joel. I'm here with Uncle Dave. Thanks for joining us, and you have a great morning.